treacherous as hell here.
Okay.
You good? Take my hand.
Okay.
Here.
This is the dumbest shortcut ever. Watch out for all the poison ivy. Don't let me fall on that.
I got you. I got you.
Go.
Okay, I got you. Okay. You did it. Yay. Good job.
Yay. What are you doing?
You deserve better, right?
What the fuck?
What? You're not with Cameron anymore.
That does not mean I want to be with you.
Who's there? What? Hey!
Motion sensor, dumbass.
Listen, please, they were feeding me guacamole in all these sexy ways. Not my... Happy Halloween, Miss Elrod. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to trespass on your yard and shit, man. Have you ever really liked a girl and you just couldn't have her? I'm sorry, man. I'll piece out of your hair, man. Thank you for just... Hey, where'd you go, man? You're acting like really sketchy right now. I don't... What's up? I'm leaving, right? I don't...
When you think of perfection, Halloween isn't really the first thing that comes to mind. When we talk about the best films ever made, you think of The Godfather Part 2, Shrek, and many, many other films that have a radiant energy of perfection and masterclass abilities. But the one thing that I believe that makes Halloween stand out above the rest is its creation. For example,
they're all spooky. I'm gonna pick that one over on across the street. Oh, what the? Hey, sorry about that.
this clip here is one of my personal favorites in the entire movie. Being around 3 minutes long and having a one-shot take in the middle just shows you how much effort went into this movie. This truly makes this movie one of a kind and stand out against a crowd of mediocrity, considering how many terrible remakes we've had in the past decade. Now, he knew he wasn't going to make a masterpiece. It's Halloween, a series synonymous with terrible movies. But unlike all the other Halloween films, he wanted to reinvent the horror genre as a whole and make it better and show people what this is really capable of. He gives layers to a character that is predominantly one note. We know that Michael is not a mindless killer, otherwise he would have killed everyone on the street, and he's a man of choice by choosing the hammer to kill the woman with, not before picking up his oh-so-classic butcher knife and letting the petulant child cry on in despair. Now they could have just cut right here. It would have made complete sense and no one would have noticed. No, they decide to keep going and show us what happens when Michael kills. Don't forget, this is a man who's only seen padded walls for over 40 years. Now, killing for Michael in this scene is almost therapeutic, like a drug addict finally getting that hit. Now, he didn't have to kill that woman. He did it because he wanted to. People think that Michael Myers, the Shape, has no rhyme or reason to any of his kills, but he actually does. And it's the exact same reason why a director put a one-shot sequence in a 2018 reboot of a 40-year-old movie. And it's because he can. And that's exactly what makes this scene so great. It explains who Michael is and why he does what he does in a short 3-minute sequence with no words whatsoever. And it has a great job at keeping us invested by not having us stay on one shot way too long and not staying in one place for a too short amount of time. And, unlike our friend over here, I hate that movie with a passion. Leaves you wanting more, so you stay invested and keep watching on the edge of your seat. Once Michael looks into the window, you immediately know his intentions, and if you look to the right, you can see his shadow walking across to the backyard. You know exactly what's gonna happen and exactly how it's gonna go down, which makes it that much exhilarating. In these 3 unbroken minutes, we have seen Michael in more ways that a feature film could ever wish to do. And when we see Michael's stupid CGI knife go through her neck, it almost feels triumphant. Now, this isn't the only scene in the film that fleshes out Michael into a completely different character and even brings in some nuance using some amazing filmmaking techniques. In one of the first scenes of the movie, and a brilliant way to start any film, we get this.
Hello, Michael. My name is Aaron Corey. I've been following your case for years and still know very little about you. I'd like to know more about those involved. Do you ever think about them, Michael? I borrowed something from a friend at the Attorney General's office, Michael. You feel it, don't you, Michael? You feel the mask.
Piccolo! Piccolo!
Say something! It's part of you. Say something. Say something, Michael. Say something!
Wow. The only reason why I showed you that is for context for this scene. This scene, obviously starting out a little weird, having a man walk into the woman's bathroom and apparently looking for someone or something, is definitely an odd sight to see. As he walks up to the stall with the woman in it, he stands there almost stalking or calculating his next move or something else entirely, but it's definitely not okay. As the other reporter walks up to the cashier to pay for his gas, he sees something peculiar, out of the ordinary, and as the camera pans down, you see the cashier's jaw completely broken and missing a lot of his teeth. Naturally, by nature, he looks around for what could have caused this calamity, and after a bit of searching, holy shit, is that a body? Wait, as if it's a dead McKin. Where's a blue feet? No, don't tell me he's gonna have the. This is no way. That's Michael, but he broke out. He's no. Oh, no. What? The teeth. Spare you the gory details. They fight. They lose. Then Michael goes out to the car and grabs something very special to him, the plot, and everything else that drives this movie forward. And that is only the beginning of Walt's journey in this film. I mean, Michael Myers, sorry, different sociopathic killer. But seriously, when he takes the mask out of the car, it's almost as if it's a therapeutic experience, like he's meeting a longtime friend. After he puts the mask on, after 40 years, he's finally allowed to breathe. Thank you for making it to the end and watching my entire video. I had a lot of fun making it, especially the Halloween theme really got me motivated to make this one more than my last one for sure. But don't forget to comment down below what you want me to do next time, or you want me to review on my Instagram. That would be a lot of fun. If you haven't yet watched my last video, that would be really cool of you. And yeah, goodbye. That's the end of the video. See ya later.